Are you in search of a place you can get quality petroleum products? Well, I got news for you. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated is the company to meet all your petroleum needs. We are one of Liberia's leading importers and distributor of petroleum products on the Liberian market. We are fully capacitated to deliver your petroleum and diesel products anywhere in Liberia. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated, we do rental of dump trucks, tanker trucks, heavy equipment, D8, front loader, excavator. Our clearing and forwarding agency is fast, reliable, and can deliver your goods on time. Mayoba and Sons have improved the quality of reconstituted distributions and importation by financial institutions empowerment. Our head offices are located at the Garnersville Town Hall Junction on Barnesville Road and Freeport Seaman Compound on the Bushra Island. For more information, call us on cell numbers 0886 512 379, 0777 512 379, or 0777 255 030, or email us Mayoba, MAYOUBAHS @yahoo.com, or visit our website www.mayobaliberia.com. Our mission is to keep petroleum on the Liberian market stable, effective, and efficient. Our vision is that our presence be felt in the 15 counties with outstanding commitment. Mayoba and Sons, Liberia's pride.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing in recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Simon.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Monrovia. We want peace in Liberia.
Rabbi, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exeter's Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Easy, when you want some more, I provide. So we start to talk. Thomas going deep and deeper. Put in to each key. Be that living sense in her.
eat.
Robbie, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh no, Charles, tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exeter's Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors.
Chicken say, Bogoli Oko, is a gossip.
Well, folks, a very pleasant good morning wherever you're joining our broadcast this morning. We'd like to welcome you to the Tuesday edition of the program from the Print News here on Freedom Communications Incorporated. This morning, I am your lone soldier for now, because I know we will have our Radio LRP partners joining us shortly. But until then, my name is Esther Daku. For today's presentation, I'm here with 2 local dailies on my decks. I have the Front Page Africa newspaper. I also have the Daily Observer that we are going to be looking at this morning. Okay, so stick and stay with us as we all participate on today's discussion. So firstly, before we go to our papers, our local dailies, we like to recognize our sponsors, those making it possible that we are on this air every other day. We want to recognize Crime Stoppers Liberia. Thank you to Omen Samson for having us on this platform. We also want to recognize Mayuba and Sons Incorporated, one of the leading giants in the petroleum business. We want to also say kudos to Exodus Best Price Store. Good morning to all of you there. Exodus Best Price Store on the Gurley Street and also on the Oru Smart Road Junction. It's good to be back on your radio. Of course, we have a lot of important things we want to talk about from the various papers we have on our decks. So this morning, we will start up with the Front Page Africa, as we are with our Radio LRB partner to join us. We have the Front Page Africa on our decks. And one of the top stories here says, abandoned to suffer, tanker explosion victim, police officer thrown out of Indian hospital after government refuses to pay medical bills. So this is the officer we all know about. When that tanker explosion happened, I think it was on the Gwanga Highway. That's where that tanker exploded, where the officer was trying to stop people from, taking gasoline, and he was even trying to make them understand that their lives were at risk, from what they were doing. And in doing his exercise, his due diligence to this country, he was caught up in the fire. So the story says, abandoned to suffer is a question. Tanker explosion victim, police officer thrown out of Indian hospital after government refuses to pay medical bills. Verse 7 here got the story. Verse 7 will run there, and we will take some lines from 8. Okay, we have it right here. It says, Total Police Commander Morfred Japater says he has been discharged from a hospital in India where he was receiving treatment over medical bills settlement. Commander Japater, who had gone to prevent a large group of people from extorting gas from a falling tanker in Totota on December 27, 2023, sustained severe burns on his hands, face, and other parts of his body when the tanker exploded. As a result of his condition, the Liberian National Police lobbied with the national government and sent him to India in July of this year to undergo a surgery. However, appearing on a podcast, Murphy expressed frustration in the way his treatment is being hindered. He stated that doctors at the hospital had performed the first surgery on his face and he was due to undergo the second surgery when they discharged him for the government inability to settle the bills. Commander Japate said he owes about US 1,200 to the management of the guest house where he currently stays. In the broadcast, Jabate can be heard saying, "I am dying," while calling on President Joseph Waka to swiftly intervene. Police spokesperson Cecilia Clark said the police will respond officially during the week. So we are waiting, Cecilia. And of course, we will look at more stories this morning from the front page of the Front Page Africa newspaper. This one says activating response mechanisms. Liberia reports first confirmed case of that's monkeypox since World Health Organization announcement. First case. Page 6 got this story. We will run there and take some lines because it is important to all of us. Let's know what's unfolding. Monkeypox. So page 6. I don't know how this stuff was done, but I gotta keep flipping to find page 6 because it's not arranged. Okay, so let's just flip through the paper a bit and see if we can find page 6. Okay, page 6 is right here. It says activating response mechanisms. Liberia reports first confirmed case of monkeypox since World Health Organization announcement. The National Public Health Institute of Liberia has confirmed one case of monkeypox virus in Sino County, Liberia. Monkeypox is a rare zoonotic infection caused by a monkeypox virus. It is an emerging disease which has become the most prevalent oxtopox virus since the global eradication of smallpox in 1980. It is a mild illness which is mostly characterized by a prodrome of fever, malaise, and progressive appearance of vascular polar skin lesion. Addressing a press conference Monday at the Enfield headquarters in Congo Town, the Director General Dr. Dogba Chris Ian said, as it stands, Enfield has conducted 6 tests of suspected cases, and out of which one was confirmed positive in the southeastern region. In Liberia, far before that was declared, we have few cases in the last 5 months. So few cases of monkeypox detected in this country. As we indicated during our last MICAD press briefings, monkeypox had been detected in Liberia since 1970s, and there has been intermittent detections and outbreaks around the world. The Liberian government has been proactive in addressing the recent monkeypox outbreak, which was declared an international health concern by the World Health Organization. He said, despite previous intermittent outbreaks since the 1970s, the current situation has garnered global attention, with significant cases in the Democratic Republic of Congo and other African countries, including Liberia. Dr. Yan said Liberia has activated its surveillance and response mechanisms, including border control and contact tracing. He disclosed the first confirmed case was identified in Sino County, a 7-year-old girl with no travel history. He said efforts are underway to secure vaccines and diagnostic kits, and an incident management system has been established to coordinate national responses. The World Health Organization in Africa, CDC, declared the monkeypox as a health situation of international concern, prompting Liberia to activate its preparedness and response mechanism. Dr. Yan said Liberia had detected a few cases of monkeypox in the last 5 months, adding that the current outbreaks are significant global, with many cases in the Democratic Republic of Congo and other East African countries, including Rwanda, Burundi, Kenya, and Uganda. We will stop you there. You can grab a copy to read more of that story. Let's look up more this morning. Submit to probe on corruption. Bishop Kotu Brown calls out ex-finance minister Samuel Tuer and others, urges government to extradite indicted former public officials. Page 7 got this story. Page 7 is just right here. We'll take just few lines. Just a few lines we're going to take from this story. It says, renowned Liberian clergyman Bishop Kotu Brown has called on those indicted, including the former Minister of Finance and Development Planning Samuel Tuer, for alleged acts of corruption and financial improprieties in audit reports released by the General Auditing Commission and the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission to make themselves available for investigation and subsequent prosecution. Bishop Kotu pointed out that it remains the responsibility of those accused in audit reports released to the public by anti-graft institutions to submit to court processes to clear their names. He made these assertions in an exclusive interview with Front Page Africa at his church premises in Brewerville outside Monrovia recently. He used his medium to commend the move made by the former Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, now Babalu County Senator Nathaniel Michael, to avail himself to ongoing investigation linking him to alleged payroll pardoning when he served as aide to former President George Manawia. Liberian Senator Michael Bishop Brown warns ex-minister Tuer and others to face prosecution to establish whether or not the allegations leveled against them are factual. Other reports from the GSC on allegations against anyone for financial improprieties, the responsibility is on you, the accused, to go and clarify. This is part of the rule of law. People should go and exonerate themselves. Samuel Tuer, the former finance minister, should go to the court to exonerate himself. All right, we'll stop you there. Let's look at more stories this morning. One of the bundle headlines here says, leak payroll shows excessive pay for Liberia Telecommunications Authority. Boards of commissioners, extravagant benefits and salaries. This too is Liberia. It says LTA assigned a luxurious car with you for transport and is providing you with US 1,000 gas. Why take US $1,572 again as transportation allowance when LTA staff don't even have a boss? Patrick Honda, this one is wrong. This is not rescue. This is rascal mission. Martin K. and Cody, otherwise known as Rescue Rambo. I will resign if this is true. I dare you to post a photo of the assigned vehicle. I also dare you to establish if I have ever had an assigned vehicle. This is an open challenge. This is so unfortunate to you. Patrick Honda, Commissioner, Liberia Telecommunications Authority. Okay, so this story is interesting. We will run there quickly. Page 5. Where's page 5? We have it right here. Page 5 is just right here. Let's, take some lines from here. It says, in the midst of hardship and hunger, ravishing Liberians, there is a heightened controversy over the pay package of the acting board of commissioners of the Liberia Telecommunications Authority. Leaked payroll of the LTA has revealed that each of the commissioners received a total of US $15,449 in salary and allowances per month. A breakdown of their monthly earnings reveals that each commissioner collects a monthly salary and allowances of US $15,449, consisting of a basic salary US $7,861, transportation US $1,572, housing allowance US $1,200, generator gas US $3,622, operational gas 200 gallons, that is US $966, and scratch card US $300. Patrick Horner, one of the commissioners of the LTA, who was once critical of public officials making over US $10,000 a salary during the regime of former ex-president George Weah, rebuffed the allegations, saying his monthly salary doesn't amount to US 7,861. Honor then challenged Martin K. and Colley, an exile Liberian activist who had posted on his Facebook handle claiming that LTA assigned a luxury to Honor. When he preached against senators for taking home a whopping salary despite hardship faced by Liberians, Colley said, LTA assigned a luxurious car with you for transport and is providing you with $1,000 for gas. They take US 1,572 again as transportation allowance. When LTA staff don't even have a bus, Patrick Honor, this one is wrong. This is not rescue. In relation to the Unity Party 2023 campaign message, Colley said, Honor meanwhile challenged Colley to provide his allegations against him, saying, I will resign if this is true. I dare you to post a photo of the assigned vehicle. I also dare you to establish if I have ever had an assigned vehicle. This is an open challenge. This is so unfortunate of you. LTA Communication Department reacting to a Front Page Africa inquiry said, it's bogus. Shame on whoever leaked that breakdown. Tune into OKFM at 8 a.m. to hear Commissioner Masakwe and at 9 on Truth to hear Honor. What I do know for a fact, and quote me, is that the 8,000 US dollars figure they claim to be the amount LTA bosses spend on food at the Calabash is a lie. We had a series of workshops, public consultations, and strategic meetings there since the new BOC arrived, and the total amount spent was just over $4,000, a far cry from $8,000. These meetings were day-long sessions with sector stakeholders, in some instances with different departments lasting from morning Thursday evening. We have a staff of over 140. General meetings never happened in the last government. Even departmental sessions were very fragmented and rare. This acting board has a new sense of urgency, and our regulatory engagements have been very robust and productive. Liberians slam outrageous LTA commissioner salary. Meanwhile, Liberians have raised concerns over the jumbo pay of the acting board commissioners of the LTA amidst the hardship in the land. For instance, human rights activist Jess Cole argues that Liberia operates one of the world's most expensive democracies without corresponding results. According to him, we cannot compare ourselves with any other nation in terms of expenses incurred, whether annually or monthly. Public officials must reassess their earnings in line with the realities of the living standard of ordinary Liberians. We're leaving you there and look up the last story here on the Front Page Africa we would like to follow up on. Mid-year analyst of FY, that is the fiscal year 2024 budget, reveals poor disbursements to health, education, agriculture, infrastructure despite increased revenue intake over performance versus honor disbursement. Spending on vital sectors like agriculture, health, energy, and infrastructure was not prioritized in the first half of the year, judging by the amount disbursed. These sectors are essential parts of the government's asset or arrest agenda for inclusive development, and comparing year on year, spending overall spending for the first 6 months was down 32% this year against last year's same period. Spending on goods and services and capital expenditures were significantly lower this year than in the same period last year. Senate public accounts expenditures and audits. Let's still got the story. It's right on page 2 of this paper. We will flip there quickly because I'm interested. It says, when Doba Jala, the Commissioner General of the Liberia Revenue Authority, announced before the House of Representatives in June that revenue generation was exceeding targets, the legislature heads or legislature head of government institutions anticipated that this will be reflected in the disbursement of their appropriated funds. However, an analyst of the budget by the Senate's Public Account Expenditures and Audit Committee reveals that the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning did not disburse the appropriated funds for several key governmental ministries and agencies notably affected, with the ministries of Health, Education, Agriculture, and Infrastructure. For health, the committee reported that actual spending on health for the first 6 months of the year was 24.8 million, representing 76% of the total allotment for the period, but only 31% of the total appropriation of 80.1 million for this year. The slow disbursement of funds to support critical healthcare needs, including the purchase of medicines and vaccines for preventive care, is fiscally irresponsible, especially given the overperformance in revenue collection. For education, it says the committee noted that spending on education for the first 6 months of the year was 45.1 million, representing 85% of the allotment for the period, but only 40% of the total appropriation of the 111.3 million for the year. While disbursements improved in the second quarter, the committee called on the Ministry of Finance to do more to ensure essential funding to support the country's educational requirements, including support for schools and teachers. For social services, it says spending on social services, including children and social protection, for the first 6 months of the year, was 3.9 million, representing 85% of the allotment for the period, but only 15% of the total appropriation of 26.3 million. The committee said this low level of disbursement for protection against violence for women and children, youth activists, refugee repatriation, and other social services reflects a do not care attitude towards this sector and the people. Well, we will leave you with agriculture, energy, and infrastructure and recommendations, including overall spending. You can grab a copy of the Front Page Africa newspaper to follow up on the stories we just read and the ones we were unable to read. So let's move on to our next paper we have. All right, let's quickly bring in. Okay, let's run to our next paper. We have the Daily Observer on my desk, and the top story here says legislature has 15 days to pass recast budget and avert government shutdown. Okay, legislature has 15 days to pass recast budget and avert government shutdown. It says the clock is ticking for the 55th legislature of Liberia as lawmakers face a crucial 15-day window to pass the draft recast budget for the 2024 fiscal year. The urgency palpable with the risks of a government shutdown looming large should they fail to act within the stipulated time frame. The legislature must move swiftly to ensure that the government remains functional, avoiding what could spur into a constitutional crisis. And then Jetty Rubber LLC takes over Salala Rubber Corporation as Suffolk exits after sustained losses. Okay, so that's the story. We follow up on it yesterday. Liberia confirms one monkeypox case. Infield announces the formation of the incident management system. And then the story it says, I am a victim. I know what it means. Bwaka draws on personal experience to emphasize with abandoned kids as he launches Street Child Project. Page 3 got that story. You can grab a copy to read. UBA Liberia fully compliant with FIA's mandate. Financial Intelligence Agency announces. And finally, for the back page, Liberia Ivory Coast join forces to combat marine piracy. A new era of regional cooperation begins. Okay, folks, these are all of what we are able to bring you from the papers we just read this morning. They are from Page Africa and the Daily Observer this morning. We would like to recap before we can take our break. All right, so here a word from our sponsors. Abandoned to suffer. Tanker explosion victim, police officer thrown out of India hospital after government refuses to pay medical bills. And then this story, activating response. Mechanisms, Liberia reports first confirmed case of monkeypox since the World Health Organization announcement. And this is submit to probe on corruption. Bishop Kotu Brown calls out ex-finance minister Samuel Twe and others, urges government to extradite indicted former public officials. In this stories, leaked payroll shows excessive pay for Liberia Telecommunications Authority's Board of Commissioners as trafficking benefits and salaries. LTA assigned a luxurious car with you for transport and is also providing you with 1,000 gas, while take 1,572 again as transportation allowance. And this one says mid-year analyst of fiscal year 2024 budget reveals poor disbursement to health, education, agriculture, and infrastructure despite increased revenue intake over performance versus under disbursement. And then for the Daily Observer, legislature has 15 days to pass recast budget and avert government shutdown. Jetty Rubber LLC takes over Salala Rubber Corporation. Liberia confirms one monkeypox case. Enfield announces the formation of the incident management system. I am a victim. I know what it means. Waka draws on personal experience to empathize with abandoned kids as he launches Street Child Project. At the back page of the Daily Observer this morning, UBA Liberia fully compliant with FIA's mandate, Financial Intelligence Agency analysis. And finally, for the back page of the Daily Observer, we brought you Liberia Ivory Coast join forces to combat marine piracy. A new era of regional cooperation begins. So far, so cool, folks. These are all of the stories we follow up on. Let's take a break. When we come back, of course, we will take our talking point.
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh no, Charles, tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exeter's Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
When you want some more, I provide it. So we start to talk. Come on, so go in deep and deeper. Put in thought to each key. We are living sense in hot.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we have seen in recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Simon.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Monrovia. We want peace in Liberia.
Are you in search of a place you can get quality petroleum products? Well, I got news for you. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated is the company to meet all your petroleum needs. We are one of Liberia's leading importers and distributor of petroleum products on the Liberian market. We are fully capacitated to deliver your petroleum and diesel products anywhere in Liberia. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated, we do rental of dump trucks, tanker trucks, heavy equipment, D8, front loader, excavator. Our clearing and forwarding agency is fast, reliable, and can deliver your goods on time. Mayoba and Sons have improved the quality of reconstituted distributions and importation by financial institutions empowerment. Our head offices are located at the Garnersville Town Hall Junction on Barnesville Road and Freeport Sigma Compound on the Bourgeois Island. For more information, call us on cell numbers 0886 512 379, 0777 512 379, or 0777 255 030, or email us Mayoba, MAYOUBAHS @yahoo.com, or visit our website www.mayobaliberia.com. Our mission is to keep petroleum on the Liberian market stable, effective, and efficient. Our vision is that our presence be felt in the 15 counties with outstanding commitment. Mayoba and Sons, Liberia's pride.
Of course, Mayoba and Sons, Liberia's pride. Blossom, welcome back. If you're just joining us, you are listening to the program from the Print News Tuesday edition. Good morning to you guys and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Liberia. Gus Kwama, glad to be here.
Okay, so guys, I bet you follow up on all of the stories we've read, and I bet there are interesting stories we want to talk about today. So just go ahead and make your points and I can come in.
Yeah, the most interesting story is I think it still remains the one of the things they give the financial disbursements to all these ministers and how much people are making in that country. You know what I'm saying? I've often said this. You can continue to just become a political head, right? And make yourself look like the only thing you want to do in this country is become a politician. Or you can care about the issues that have plagued our country for years and years and years and years. And it has to do with government. Look, in 2005, Madam Salif came in. She decided to pay people this amount of money. And one of the ideas were Liberia had a brain drain, blah, blah, blah. Okay? They brought all of the relatives, all the friends, all of the cronies. They came in. The way they could pay them or compensate them was through these exorbitant amount of money that they gave them. Not just through salaries, but through all these benefits. This is why diaspora Liberians are always fighting to get jobs in Liberia. And they will tell you the nonsense that they're making so much money in America, they're sacrificing to come to Liberia. This other sacrifice, man, I like to sacrifice like that. Look, there is nowhere in the world where your salary does not entail everything that you need to live. My salary pays my mortgage that I have in America, pay my children's school fees, does everything, buy me a car, and all of those things in America. Okay? But in Liberia, we continue to do the same things. When President Weah came and his administration, they did harmonization. They tried to cut back some of these salaries. What happened? These same people that are benefiting now, where they weren't yelling that, you know what, the benefits, they cut people's salary, people struggling now, the low money they were making was gone. They never told the Liberian people the salary was cut, but the benefits were still there. These benefits still exist. So you're getting a portion cut. It looks like you're saving a lot of money, but you're not saving a lot of money, you know, because we're still paying these exorbitant amount of money to people, you know. How you got to pay for somebody's car? You got to pay for doing so. So what Ellen did was, Madame Salif, President Salif, decided the only way, or knew the legislature told her, hell no. The only way we're going to pay the executive branch of government this amount of money, we will have to pay ourselves the amount of money ourselves. This is why you have the close to $15,000 across the board. If you are on the executive, which is the people that the president hired, they're making around the same 15,000. The lawmakers making around the same 15,000. Now you guys see why more people are not employed in your country. Now you see why you cannot create more jobs in the private sector. When all of the monies in our country go to a select and a small group of people who goes and lavish it at all of these entertainment centers. Money fleed our country because those entertainment centers are owned by foreigners.
Of course.
What do you expect? How do you expect a country like ours to develop? But yet, some of our colleagues, all they care about is these little things, drops of peanuts, because they call their friend name. Because your friend that Koji or George Weah, they call his name. There you come on, but you forget that George Weah came in power for those ordinary people. George Weah didn't care if you cuss him. He didn't care what you call him. But the truth is, Liberians, especially those of us that say we really care about the people plan, it has to be about these issues. It has to go beyond the name calling, the parties, all of that. Because this stuff here, when CDC people were there, their minister, they were getting it. Then these people came, they said they come and rescue. They are getting it. So when are the Liberian people going to get some now? I'm really asking you. I'm making it simple. When we're going to start getting some, I'm telling you, old man there, when you come here, please, don't leave this politics alone. Let's look at the issues. Let's fight these people on the issue. You know what? Gus Koma will sacrifice his kids' earning, and other people here are willing to make sure we fight government to change the status quo in that country. But we cannot do it on party basis, because I already tried that. And those same party people, they think they're better than you once they get that office. We're not doing that anymore. We're going to do it with our people, because our people are the one more affected than these people, because they're going to get cars, they're going to get security guards, they think they're Gucci's, they think they're, I don't know, all the other names there are out there. You know, so that's my take today. I think I'm very appalled by this. I think a lot of people are appalled by it. And I think there's a topic that we should discuss. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you very much there, Gus. And Gus put it right. This is something that we all must want to talk about when the issue of these people we put in power, prioritizing themselves instead of thinking about the ordinary Liberian. And that's why we are where we are today. That is why our country is not going anywhere. We're just right here. We face the same challenges every time new government takes over. We continue to face same challenges, and they're not going to change because these people are not in our interest. They have always prioritized themselves. Look at what we're talking about, the fiscal year budget. When you just look at all of the monies that were allotted and how it should be spent, they are not being dispersed the way they should be dispersed. How can you expect to improve a sector when a certain money is allotted for that sector and should be spent for a particular purpose, and then you do not allot all of the money? How do you think people carry on these functions? How do you think things will improve? We're talking about education. We're talking about health. We're talking about agriculture, and this is one of the major campaign message of Waka, agriculture. That's what they're going to look into. That's one of it. Since these people got into power, we are not seeing anything. They promised us to rescue us from whatever thing they thought we were going through, and they have rescued us, but we have not seen any changes. We have not seen anything. They are not showing us anything. We have our lawmakers. We have these various land ministries and agencies. These people sit and craft policies that are only in their interest. It's about them. Look at what we're just reading about the LTA. One man just sits in his office, he getting gas slip, he getting salary, then he getting what they call transportation. Now, so what the essence of them providing him a vehicle or a means of
But a
transportation,
man live in Liberia,
providing
how you ain't
gas.
gotta buy a house too. But that's what you were using. You said they're coming from America, so we gotta get in housing.
Look at that.
I mean, it's just stupid. It doesn't make any sense.
Before you make these kind of laws, you look at the least person in the country. How is that person living, my people? We got people here in this country that are suffering. I mean, they eat one meal a day, and that meal sometimes is Gary.
Yeah, and
I
it's
mean,
coming at
that's
midnight.
what
I
it is.
mean, 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, yes, exactly. And you have other people who are not better than them, who are not even more Liberian than them. We are all Liberians, but they are suffering. And you have these people in public offices, and they're making thousands and thousands of dollars. And they're not making any sound, and they're not even making any impact. You don't even see what they're actually doing. They're just there. We just see the country underdeveloped, no improvement with nothing, and we're just living here at the detriment of the ordinary people. And we complain about these things. We talk about change. We bring new people, and we still see the old thing. Everything is still the old way. Nothing's changing. Everybody just coming for their own stuff. Like God put it. You complain that the other man was there. He was taking it for himself. He wanted to rescue. Now you came to rescue, and you are taking it. So when will the ordinary people start taking it? When? When? Is this how we intend to run this country? Is this how Liberia is going to improve? Is this how this country is going to get developed? When we sit down, we only think about ourselves, how to improve our salaries, how to improve our standard of living. When we see the ordinary people, I mean, people really suffering in this country, really suffering. I mean, I was on Facebook looking at a family up Broad Street area there where they have the Duka Hotel. And I was watching that video. I felt so very sad that whole day. I mean, I was really sad. Go and see the people standard of living. I mean, a zinc house that is seriously leaking. I mean, nothing in it. Even the floor of the house is a sandy ground. And that lady in that house, she got 2 kids. I mean, they were born in that. Are you more Liberian than them? We are not. We award you people different public offices in this country, and you go there, you think about just yourself. The least you can do for us is develop our country. We're talking every day about Bushwell Island Road. The road is getting bad every day. The last time y'all went out Western Crush Rack, you know how many cars can hitch in that crush rack? You know how many cars they have to haul out of that crush rack? What are you people doing? It is sad. When you get up in the morning, you want to knock your chest. You know, deep down in your mind, you're not proud to be no Liberian. Deep down in your heart, we say it verbally, we want to say, yeah, we're showing love for our country and things, but deep down in your heart, we're not proud. We're not proud of anything because we get nothing to show. Nothing at all. The very little countries that we have around us, they are far, but far ahead of us. And we here. You sit down there when somebody there, as long as it is not you, it shouldn't be them. And you come and we pull you there. What are you doing now? What a difference you're making. What is the difference between you and the people you claim to be criminals? What is the difference? It is sad, man. It is really, really sad to be a Liberian. It's a sad thing. We wake up every morning to one old this story. The same old thing. We've been talking since nothing woo-woo. Still talking there. It not changed here. What is happening to our country? What is happening? You go to the very hospitals right now because there's no medication.
No, but how would there be medication? When
You gotta see. I mean, somebody who sells coal and the person is seriously sick. What can kill people in their country like poverty? They're not sickness. Poverty.
Listen,
Because for the fact that you don't have money to take yourself to a proper hospital, you will die.
yeah.
Definitely.
But before even the hospital, Esther, here's what people forget. Look, if you were getting your daily meal, right, you will not be eating or putting yourself at risk right? If
Exactly.
people were working, so that's called prevention. Remember, we used to say prevention is better than cure. Look, when people meet their daily needs, the country become healthy.
Of
You know what I'm
course.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Right.
you don't have to put yourself at risk. You don't have to do the things that people are doing today. You look at where people are collecting water to drink, take bath, and all of those things. If we had our daily needs met, we had pipe-borne water and all that stuff, do you think people will be getting sick from cholera and all of those other things? I mean, as much as we do know, okay? You look at food, people will be nourished. We have a country where we should have abundance of food. People will be nourished. But does that exist today? No. Then we go to, I mean, let's just go to the salaries. If this person is making $15,000, let's make it simple math. Because someone there would say, oh, we're cutting this. Let's go to $10,000 a month. And they say we pay civil servants $200, right? A month, right? So in every $1,000, that means that 5 civil servants they're paying. So 5 times 10, that what? That's 50, right?
Of
That's
course.
50 people, 50 Liberian people that could be working. If that person get making only that $10,000. Do them think about that. Then multiply that by the amount of minister, assistant minister, and everything that we have. Then let's go to the legislature. Now you see why we are poor. That ain't anything, just this government salaries. That's simple math we just did. But we know they ain't paying civil servant $200. They're all
Of
around
course.
$100 something, right? A lot.
That's
So
right.
I mean, this is what people really gotta think about when they're having these discussions. I don't want it to be about CDC this and that all the time. I want us to really think about these governments, because if they're not performing and we hold them truly accountable in places like Kenya and other places, our governments will start working for us. But because we want our friend that put money on our card, I can see the old man there. I can see the one that I didn't know from squat. I say, you know what, I'm going to help you. No relationship. I don't care about CDC, this and that. I don't come here for CDC, whatever. But as soon as I stop, see the MO change. But you know what? I'm Gus Coleman. I grew up in the village. I know how villagers act. If your relationship is based on what I give you, trust me, we will have no relationship, because I'm not giving you. That's how I was raised. I was raised to help the people that is needed, not the people that think they're entitled. When you think you're entitled to me just because of what I can do for you, I'm sorry. That's the last time you'll get from me. I'm sorry. That is not what I work every day for. And that's how we got to look at things. And when our people come out here and they're not doing what we're supposed to do, they're not advocating for other people like them, but just themselves, I lose total respect for that person. And that's what we have to do for our government. We have to lose total respect for them, for how they're treating our people. Okay, they're selectively paying people that will praise sing them, that will go there and sing all day. Look at the guys that left America recently, that's working in Liberia today. Look at all these people that was advocating June 7th, whatever. Go look at them today. Go on all their Facebook page. What are they doing? The same thing the CDC boys are doing, right? Now they ain't about, they got new shoes, new shirt every day. Take a picture, puts it. So what is the change? No change.
Well,
Let's
that's
talk.
Liberia then.
Yeah,
That's Liberia right there. But Ali Masale, very late. We're just about to go pick our calls, but welcome to the show. Go ahead. I think you listened to some of the stories we followed, and you listened to us and I. So just go ahead and make your point, and then we can go to our callers.
Yes, yes. Good morning, Gus. Good morning, Esther. Good morning to our listening audience in Liberia. Yes, today is another day. Yes, you can pick the course, and from there we will react to their course. Yes, not to take much time. Yes, you can pick the course.
Okay, so let's go to our telephone lines. Call us on 077-6104-104, 0806500-104, and that's it. We also have the female lines. Let your calls are in. Okay, we have our first call on the line. I think this is Mount Water. Let's listen to.
Good afternoon, Esther Dabu.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, this is my water. Coco Defender. I want to tell you thank you this afternoon.
Hello, Alma.
Esther, my daughter, the people just need to pay us.
I see.
Because the money what they're making and the same money person we are reduced and you were able to come and they are not Liberians to work. Now they're sacking people, putting people down and they're making no kind of plenty of money. So as a problem who were playing, I would have seen Liberia problem and Liberians. They country problem that they say until we can realize ourselves really suffering upon ourselves.
Okay. My Water left the line, but I think she made her point. Let's get this person. We did not cut you off. I don't know what happened. You went off the line. But keep your calls coming in this afternoon. Let's hear you. Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Darling.
Hello.
Darling, morning, darling.
Good morning.
Darling, morning.
Not bad.
Thank you. Darling, this is David King.
Go ahead, David.
I joined you this morning from my Robert C. Highway resident.
Okay.
You see, darling, we are poor. And where we find ourselves, I can tell you, Liberians will not benefit anything on Joe Walker. And I can assure you, darling, the angry people in the country are getting plenty in the majority.
Of course.
Don't be surprised to see the people rising up to the top and telling Joe Walker to tell over the presidency. Because we are getting to that stage. To see a patriot honor today, making that kind of money and that people that darling, the good part of it saying, these things that we're discussing is not real essence. Enough of voice of Liberia. But it's coming from Stanton Waterspoon. It's coming from Martin K. and colleague. The very people who were used as a propaganda machine against the CDC, these are the same weapons that are telling us that the two Liberian people, they fight for the truth, but they can't rescue the Liberian people, but rather we can rescue Tata Bwaka, Joe Bwaka, and Katubo Bwaka from poverty, with a father Jesus Bwaka from poverty.
Okay.
To get retirement and to get a Kita. It's one of the yak. It's in Dubai.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We have others on the line. Okay. So let's move to this person. Hello, welcome to the show. Go ahead. Hello, go ahead. Oh no, we will not do that. We're not taking calls with feedback, okay? We're not even going to tell you about it. The moment you call us with feedback, we will cut you off. So let's go to this line, the female line. Hello, welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Hello.
Welcome, mom. Let's hear you. Go ahead. I'm okay.
So
tell us your name now. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Go ahead with your name. We want to know your name and where you're calling us from.
I said my name is Mary Baba. I'm calling from Mount Barkley.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, so something that you read on which one is the paper about the Tatokotu.
About the what?
About Tatokotu saying that Samuel Sweden should come for investigation.
Oh, it is on the front page Africa. Front page.
Okay. That would be not serious. If you really need business, what is happening in front of them now? What is happening in front of them? It will be all those things in about the corruption are going on. That one of the things those talk about. They will make something on a fair and they will come for investigation. But everything happening in their eyes, they're seeing it. They're not talking, but only other people. Then what will make people to look at it to be serious people in this country? Esther.
is that serious thing? There's what are happening in your face. Some patch your hand and taking that kind of money and the country is talking against. You look at these are training for money to last for that kind of time. I don't kind of thing that's be talking. Then you look at the other people. If the other person that they are wish something there, we agree. Because if you see those things that happening in the face of you, you're not supporting it. And other people we want to talk about, they put not serious. They keep to eradicate people in this country. All the people that were moral, send a job and Joseph Boaka, people that appear that they get no moral. Yeah, we not respect any of them as I say. I thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much for your contribution. Let's go back to our regular line and take this person. Hello, welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, my dear sister. How are you?
I'm okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. This is the people's governor. We'll talk about this state governor, Damso Isaac. And I join you from Nekru Town, yeah. This year is just why is true that some of them we are Christian, but these people
I'm worried about that. Yesterday, the government that was not right, it was some of those issues. Today, they are silent. See all of what is going on in the country. And my sister, can you imagine? Since the government took forward this number of people that are there, people that do work decisions, the numbers are so huge and the answer. They say when catfish come on the water and say alligator looking they kind of way. Look at the people who are fiction, making the issues, people who brought them power. They are all are speaking against the building. They are working with Christian community, the council of churches. When yesterday so look, there's a need that is speak out because look, my sister's school is a lot of hoping. How they want to look in the situation they are going up to the extent that we don't even know what to start from. So perhaps people will get our give them into school this year. Then that is it. They stop instead of them to speak to somebody when they get ready, they just start there, then they get ready, they want to add there. You don't know. They are still when you do history and remember you. That's what you see the horse, what the horse is doing today. We know that history will remember them for the good way that they want to come tomorrow. When those people leave on that, the whole especially we speak on himself. All those things that go around, those people carry on. That if the ranking is not done today or tomorrow, it will come there. Those people are what direct representation. Those people represent us. We therefore to go on in our capital building and speak that the people can speak for us. So when you go down here, people in a green t-shirt, what the people do, and people want to put it down, they think, the people want to do it, they will know. The ranking when it's not done, it is not done at all. Exactly. So there's a need for the Christian community to grasp all of this nature there. But though the ranking is not going on, yesterday they were talking, but today you're silent, there's a need that you're speaking out. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's go to the female line and have you. Hello, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Bindu Kamara.
Welcome, Benu. Okay.
Let me appreciate you for the talking part. I don't know what
you want to get something.
There's a whole lot of it. I heard about yesterday following to that chair in the Afghanistan. When I kind of was a great post in the contest on what they've got that is what performed by Tender Water Spoon. So not even on a grade appropriate. And if you just keep mute and not coming to the public, but look at what happened to him this morning on Shingaten. No call record this morning, not lashing at him. You person was wrong yesterday. But you got a phone in the stage, you said the connection pay for you. They don't got the kind of theater you take it. Even more than a lot of crisis because it's not corrupt. Like, you're talking our because in the country. In such a bad position. And we don't look at I don't look at I think Christian ought to speak the truth. Because, my children face will be all hand, my face will be all my standard, you caring. That's a fact. Because you give the picking money that the common people suffering before one more end. Stay on the toilet chair, the foot. The never clean that he name. My people, we got paid on the 2018 ring. The people who draw in the It's taking breath for that mug. You see, cut it down because we got nurses on recording today. You come on my salary, you come on my phone.
Right.
So we actually don't let person if you go do this. You know person. They go sit down home for say that we can't put it also now. The person was put feed go up high because the person coming out and started off on drugs in school. So if this is a rescue mission, yes, you see our resources, we are picking nothing in. I don't know where the fire in the country when they were forming. That's what is great to the rescue mission to give them the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Benun, for your contribution. Let's look at our regular line again and take this person. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the show. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. We can hear you. Go ahead. Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
There used to be everyone in opposition, thinking that they have love for the Liberian people. But they were only doing it because they were envying the president. So you see, Patriona, today you see the fabulous salary that he's taking. And he doesn't know that.
Baga, baby.
Yeah, he doesn't know that there's a hundred Liberian people in him. You see what Portugal is saying, you know? All of the fraud that's going on in the government. The chief officer funneling money from Walker, APCO, all of the money from Brother Lugioni, all of the useless travel that the president can run in Lugioni, they're talking. But the only interesting is Samuel Tuem, Samuel Tuem to bring it down. Nothing that the government is carrying on the hand in the Liberian people to hear people like Kotu Brand talking about. But it's something that against the opposition, that they perceive against the opposition, that they only see in the form of all. So we know it. And probably the devil that take with them, using Kotu Brand, it was diminishing the entire Godable life. So thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Let's take this person. Hello, welcome. All right. Let's take the female line. Hello, welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Please give me time to say what is on my mind.
Go ahead. We're hearing you. Go ahead, yeah?
Okay. My name is Princess Cooper. I'm living in Clarendon. I'm 12 years of age.
Go ahead.
I got promoted to the 9th grade. My mother was paying my school fees because 16 January 2024. So she can't afford my school fee now. So I'm currently asking Freedom Estate Family or any other volunteer to please help me.
Okay, so
pay my school fee.
call us after the show, yeah? Call us in number after the show.
Okay.
All right, let's take this other person. In the diaspora line, call us back. We will take your call. But let's go to our regular line anyway. We'll get back to our diaspora line. Hello, welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Edward Carr.
Welcome, Edward.
Community.
Okay.
Yeah, this government, you don't see anything happening for this government. When you see it, you say, oh, the opposition talk. And then after, when we finish talking, they will come to prove themselves. Where in a struggling economy, where you have funding enough for school fees, where you find even the basic social services is lacking. That's what are you guys always talking about? Across our day on Sunday. That road is very, very terrible. When I told my uncle, I said, when I leave for here today, I don't think you will see me. Okay? It's very, very terrible to get into that community. Then it's breaking from you, they did nothing. Then you see men that is factories who were jumping out of the radio station here for condemning president. We have bad government. They were rocking the Liberian people.
Okay.
The Liberian people were not getting the needed salary to take care of their family. Years today, even how much where you do to pay yearly for the guy is paying by month. Monthly you pay 1,200 for rent. Comes by 12 months. The guy is taking his 3,000
Oh my
to
God.
gas his car at the house. The guy is driving it. He got 1,500 for what? Transportation. The guy got 200 gallons for what? To fuel his vehicle. The guy also got 300 plus scratch cars.
Oh yes.
Can you imagine that? But
Oh, yes.
we're not disappointed. We are relaxed. When we hear you, sometimes we say, I will drive right there and just drink tea and just relax. That is, you know, the party people who are there, they said nothing will happen here. So they wanted somebody to come rescue them. Now they arrest you. They arrest you. They well. You will continue to go there and call them, pro. And then they give you peanuts when they are still not enjoying their set. The way you draw your set.
Okay.
You know, so that one we eat. It will be inside everything was there like even take one for President we are. After I can say I say yes. It is good that citizens is not initiate and protect it. The government falling down by itself.
Okay.
Those are who are members of CCDC who join the opportunity to initiate protest here.
Okay, Edmund. Thank you. Thank you very much, Edmund. Let's go to our diaspora line. Let's have you on the line. Go ahead, James Ellis. We didn't cut you off. Caught us back. I don't know what's happened, but the line just dropped. Cut us back. We will take your call. Okay, let's see if we call us back, James. We will take your call. Okay, call us back. Okay, so let's go back to our regular line and take more calls on it. Cut us on 0776-104-104, 086-500-104. Those are the numbers to call and be a part of the show. I don't know what's happening to our diaspora line. Calls keep dropping. Yeah, but we're still taking calls anyway, so keep your calls coming in, okay? Ooh. Okay, so we will just move to our ordinary line. Hello, welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Hello?
Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Thank you, Esther. My name is Washington School. I'm from
Go ahead.
Sometimes when people are saying things, the ordinary people need to say them understand. These are people that were complaining when Patrick was complaining on harmonization. They were not in the interest of the ordinary people. They were talking about themselves. Today, he had the LTA making 15,000. You know, that 15,000 is the government was sincere. The harmonized salary Patrick then made 5,000. They found 10,000 complete up to 30%. You deserve to get them 300 every month. Yes. If we give Patrick them 5,000 each, they found 10,000 from one person salary. If we pay 30%, if we give them 300 every month, just coming for themselves. But you see, the poor came, that's the reason why you see they're just stacking people all over. When they reduce the number of people on the payroll, then the money they will generate, they just increase their salaries.
Increase their salaries. That's it.
That's bad. That's bad. But the unright people will feed it because they don't listen. Thank you.
Oh yeah. President, we are here 20%, you're hearing 0%. all feed it. So nobody won't feed it. Hello, welcome to the show. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Hello, good afternoon. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Go ahead.
Thank you for the show. This is Queen Friday calling from Carwell.
All right.
You know what is going on? Some of all we are now trained for 30 days. We told the people the UP led government ruled this country for 12 years. They said Joseph Boga said it's one of the opportunity. But the people say the man was not the face. Now in Korean is face you change. We told you anything that comes first, if they can benefit, you cannot benefit them. They say, oh, the GDC led government was this, was that, was that. There is a Patrick Honors now is getting rich day by day. Patrick Honors now is not posting no more about the president trip. How many is paying on president trip?
Our president has traveled all over the country more than 5 times with zero benefit in less than 9 months. So I'm not strange for days on. We are not strange, but we are still waiting. We are observing it. Waiting. I know you will hear the you people really show that we could have done better. And up to now, we cannot see anything.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your contribution. Let's get to our diaspora line. Have you, Ma Ernie? Go ahead.
Yeah. Good afternoon there, Esther. I don't know the time, but good afternoon or good morning.
Afternoon time.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay. You know, the too much talking will not solve this problem. Just talk. Liberians should get prepared and ask Baka to come down. Other than that.
That's right.
Other than that, we'll cry more than this. But nothing coming. Nothing doing. Nothing. Who brought Baka on board? The group that brought Baka on board, they will regret. And that regret will affect everybody in the country. Some of our people there, the little we're getting here, we're sending back home to them for them to survive. They are out of job, children not going to school. It's too sorrowful to protect it. American government open their ears, their eyes. They're looking at Liberia. They're just waiting for election to finish. Esther, they're just waiting for election to finish. After election, you will hear more. That yellow machine, they open their ears, their eyes to see whether the Senate or the House of Representatives will pay for it. The Senate, if they pay for it, you hear something else. Just mark my name, my number in your copy book. They open their ears, their eyes. That yellow machine. If Liberia pays for it, you will hear something. Joseph Baka, Liberians should go in the field. We should just stop that plain talking. Girl in the street, Baka should come down. That's the only way Liberia will survive. Baka should come down. Baka should come down. All that up and down, they're going from country to country, nothing, just to fool Liberians to say they're doing something, nothing going on. Like just to fool us. Yeah, Baka want something, nothing coming. But, hey, Jesus, I don't even want to talk plenty because the state I in will have meetings every day. Yes, I don't want to talk plenty. Unless you decide to call me privately, I will tell you. But the state I in will talk with our state leader every day. They tell us they're not going to help Liberia. Liberia not serious. Oh, they tell us Liberia not serious. The amount of tension that come in our country, my daughter, they get ready for it.
I see.
In the they said they're chasing people. They better leave my gay. They better leave my gay. I'm saying now, they better leave my gay. The one that coming behind them, they know. They better leave my gay. They better leave our senators and representatives of the past government and check themselves. The sanction are coming, they will see it.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Esther.
Okay. Thank you so much for your contribution. Let's go to our regular line. And I will taking one more call, and then we have our radio LRB pilots. Go ahead.
Hello?
Welcome to the show. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, my son, the family calling from Ravi, how will it be asking for the last time I was in hospital last year for the report.
Go ahead, man.
Before I was suffering or the Allah was suffering, we imagine my poor Allah speaking my body here. It was not only my who went to free me from the hospital, put in the military hospital. I spent 9 months there. 1 year, 9 months rather. No one was there. I called the media, called everywhere, nobody. But he did well by paying the first surgery money, but my poor aunt still heal my body. You need to get new to eat. I asked people to please help me in studio. I was talking to Uncle Hamon and say, we should manage me 1 year now. I don't do nothing on my head. I only talk to my mother. My poor aunt still heal my body. They open. I can't do nothing on my head.
So sorry to hear that. Okay, so we have others on the line. Let's speak this person. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
You are the last caller. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Iraga M. Court.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm calling for Johnsonville, Green Forest.
Go ahead.
Okay, I understand what you are saying on the radio this afternoon, but my biggest disappointment is Patrick Honda. Why is Patrick Honda today? You're not talking about the 12 pictures of Boga and Big, what are Ryan not here. But Patrick Honda now, why are Ryan the perimeter here, causing job here, job here, spending like rental money, days, and all kind of stuff. That Patrick Honda millionaire today is making $50,000. All people are suffering and hungry. They are not the food that you are not going to do. Where are the rescue team? Where is that belong? Where are the people? Can you imagine it? Very frustrating, my guy.
Very much. Thank you very much for your contribution anyway. So let's come back to you guys. Gus, Aliyu, let's hear from you guys before we can leave. I think Aliyu has a point he wants to make. So Aliyu, let's give you the time. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Esther. Thanks to all our callers. This is Aliyu Masale from Maryland, USA. You see, Esther, the same thing we continue to say it over and over. Those people, they came to rescue themselves. They never came to rescue the Liberian people. Okay. They talk about salary harmonization. These are some of the things that the previous administration did. Esther make it $10,000. Okay, yeah, Esther take 7,000. The other 3,000, we can use it at least to bring other people on board so they can be able to take care of their family. And those people, they were only angry on the salary harmonization because of themselves. You see, some of them were working in the government, they were undermining the government because you were making 15,000 during Madam Selita, Josh Wiakim, and calling that to 10,000. So those people came back to power to carry their salary back to the scene status when they were working with Madam Salif. That's what they came to do. That you people were all around here criticizing Josh Weah government. Today, where are you? Is this the rescue? This is something that somehow I believe we, the Liberian people, you see Joseph Baka, who started working in government at the age of 20 to 21 up to present. This man, all his entire life, he worked in government. He served as vice president for 12 years. At the end of the day, he said he squandered all of the opportunity they had. This man sat on national radio telling you he's living on loan. Still, you people looking at this man, you say he's the best man to come and serve the country. After he say I living on loan, then he telling me to come and serve a country. All the year President Baka spent in government, why can he show all the places he worked? What are his achievement record? You people brought this man, you say you brought him for him to come and rescue. For me to tell you, I served as vice president for 12 years, which I'm living on loan. What company need to? So Liberian people have rescued Joseph Baka and his family from poverty to wealth. You see, instead of Liberia being in a happy mood, our country.
Ali, I don't know what's wrong with your line, but you keep breaking in. Okay, Ali is off. Let's hear from you so we can close it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna say thank you for the opportunity. I'm already at work, as you can see. It's gonna be busy this morning. I'll see you later. See you tomorrow.
Okay. So, when people hard to hear, they can feel it. You will see the reality and you will get to know that what we've been saying over and over, we only meant well for the Liberian people. Y'all sit down here, y'all let the people fool y'all, and you're acting like you know how politicians can lie. They will come to your homes, they will bring back our rice, and they will tell you, vote for us. We will make this one happen, we will make that one happen. You ain't used to it. You ain't get used to that kind of thing here. You allow people to sit down and lie to you, telling you these people stealing, these people doing this, they're doing that. When we get in power, we will do this one, we will do that one. Now they're in power. At first, there were a lot of people that were accommodated. There were a lot of people that were working on contract basis and getting money. Or they were getting something for their families. They were taking something home. Be our old money around here. They were all at different areas where they were getting something for themselves, at least at the end of the month. Y'all say they may harmonize your pay. Now the people come by, now they're putting all of your, and they're putting your down. They will put your down, and the salaries you have been making, they will add it to their own, and they will enjoy it. Their children will leave this country, they will travel and go to school in other countries, and your children will be right here and be suffering Time will reach for you to pay school fee. You will not get money to pay school fee for your children. They will stay home and they're cheering in other countries. The very people that were sitting all around here on the very radio station, they were preaching politics. How the people stealing the money and the this, the that, you kick them out and black. Yeah, they are today. How can a man who own a house, the government paying housing for him every month, 1,000 some more US dollars per month for house, when you have the lowest man selling coal, you can't even afford a meal a day? My people, this country is a mess and it's gonna get worse. It's not gonna get better. It's not gonna get better. We don't have the time anyway, but I think Masale wants to just end. Masale, go ahead. Let me put him on quickly. Okay, I know what's going on.
Hello?
Just quickly, please. We don't have time.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, so just as I was saying, those people came to rescue themselves. They never came to rescue the Liberian people.
yes.
You see, that's why sometimes I said and look at some of my friends and family back home, you want to be calling me, disturbing me, when we told you people that this government was not the right person. This government was not the right thing. If you are saying George, we have failed the Liberian people, Alexander Cummings, other people were there. But Joseph Boakai had nothing to offer the Liberian people. Today, you see how you get our country. Why you think we in America here, we don't hear Sierra Leoneans, Ghanaians, Nigerians talking about going back to serve their country? Only Liberians. This is the reason. You will never work anywhere in America to make $15,000 US a month. This is why these people then they're only going back to Liberia. That where they can go, they make free money. While the people are suffering, they are enjoying and sending them back in America. After they says yes, they come back to America. But we told them they didn't listen. Some of us today, some of us we in America here, we got our own responsibility, but people don't know. And today, the tension is so much on us here. When we told these people, Joseph Boakai, he came to rescue, he said, the government don't have no contact, nobody know him. This is why he just flying all around from one country to another, trying to make contact. Yeah, you make Liberia unsafe when President Weah was in power. You people make the country unsafe. You're scared investors from coming to the country. Send your SNS and say, what have you done to show to the international community that Liberia is safe for people to come and invest? Liberia is not safe. Nobody is going to come there. So just continue to enjoy yourself. You're your government official. We pray for Liberia, but under Joseph Boakai administration, Liberia is not going anywhere. Thank you for the show. God bless America. God bless Liberia. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Masale. That's Aliyu Masale there from the USA. He's one of our panelists on the program. So, folks, it was good. It was wonderful being here today with all of our various talking points. You know, it is important that we come here and flag these issues. We'll be here again on tomorrow, same time. Do have yourselves a great day. I'm Esther Daku. Gus was here. Aliyu Masale was also here. Great day.